In a world dominated by digital connectivity, social media has become an integral part of our lives. Social media connects people across borders, fostering a sense of community and enabling the exchange of ideas and culture. But a constant need for validation and the fear of missing out has driven some users down a dark hole, wasting hours scrolling through social media feeds. The endless scrolling has become a routine for many, so much so that they don't even notice they have become addicted to the powerful drug called social media. With at least 31 million users in Nigeria, social media use is on the rise. The 26% of Nigerians' population aged between 18 and 34 are the most prolific users of social media. On average, Nigerians spend 3 hours and 42 minutes on social networks every day. However, there are some who cannot control the amount of time they spend on social media. They are the addicts. A psychologist helps us navigate the thin line between social media use and addiction.
Okay, let me say it this way. When someone is drunk, you know he's drunk, but he might not accept that he's drunk. He can still be saying, no, I can still say, I can still drive. I know myself, I understand myself, but you know he's drunk. He's gone beyond limits. So a lot of people have gone beyond limits, but they will not accept because there is an excitement they get in doing it. And when they are not doing it, you see the way they feel down and they feel depressed, they feel down, and that's when you know that, okay, this person needs to be on social media to be able to click something in his brain. So that's the point of addiction, so to say. So people will not always admit. Like, for example, if you want to check somebody into a drug rehab center, they might be saying, no, it's okay. And some people, you have to find a way to convince them that they need to be in a rehab. You understand? So people will not admit. Only few will admit that, oh, that's true. When it's now beginning to affect other things that they do. That's why some organizations, when you come in the morning, you don't answer your phone. Because if you allow people to be on their phone, they're not going to do the work they are being paid for. Because they cannot control it. That's the point. When you hand over the baton to social media and is the one dictating the shots, then you are addicted.
The accessibility of smartphones and affordable data plans for as low as 15 naira for 50 megabytes lead to a surge in social media use among young Nigerians.
If I go social media, I will see so many things, the thing that will make me happy and the thing that the thing that I will do that will make some people happy. So I'm always doing TikTok, maybe like comedian on TikTok.
I don't think I can do without phone. It's not possible. If they try that one, it's another. It will cause them a very big disaster. So, these days, people don't normally watch TV. They prefer the phones. They prefer phone more than, because there are more interesting stuff there. You can make money, different things.
You know, Facebook now is one of the things in town now. So if I be on Facebook now, chat with my friends all over the world, so I'm okay by me. Like now, I don't have a phone, so they want to send me a message through WhatsApp. Now I don't have a phone. How am I going to get the message? Except with call. Go and do so thing, go and do so thing for me. But if I have a big phone now, there's a simple thing. They'll just text me. You know, the social media that I want to get into, you know, it joins people together. People that you don't know. When you coop up and you chat together, you got different friends that move some kind of business together.
In this virtual space, many escape the harsh reality of everyday life. On the vivid screens of devices, the world of social media is brighter and vibrant. Celebrities, the elites of society, and the powerful are all within the grasp, to be envied or trolled. Some live vicariously through the lifestyle they see on social media apps. Friday Sultan is no stranger to the trapping of the alternative reality of social media. He spent hours online scrolling through pictures and comments.
Well, when I was using social media, it makes me more happier because I meet strange people, I chat with people that I don't know, I see faces that I've seen for a very long time. I'm addicted. Even I can even stay hungry to make sure that I buy data. You see, so, and when I was in social media, I always on 24 hours. So anytime message is coming, I may stop what I'm doing and answer the message that come, give reply. I've been addicted to my phone to the point that even I see food self, I will not be hungry. I may be eating now, still pressing my phone. So that thing has been causing quarrel between me and my partner.
Social media platforms have become gallery of seemingly perfect lives. Users are bombarded with images of luxurious vacations, high-end fashion and extravagant lifestyles. However, what many fail to realize is that you, the user, are now the product sold by social media giants to the highest bidder. The Nigerian market, for instance, offers at least 30 million users in targeted adverts to companies. Ever wonder why you think about food, for instance? All of a sudden, you're bombarded with targeted food adverts all within close range of your location. When you click on the user agreement to join a social media app, you have essentially agreed to receive adverts and other content specifically curated for you as a user based on your region. From your internet search history to even GPS locations from your map to your phone, your trail of data is monitored by cookies. With state-of-the-art artificial intelligence, algorithms can now predict your next thought, actions, likes and aspirations based on your online activities and locations. This sensitive data is a ₦1 trillion gold mine which social media giant offers to advertisers.
Is a matter of understanding the human behavior, what people want, what are the interests, what motivates people. You understand? You know, we're in a generation where a lot of things thrives. So you can make something out of nothing, depending how you're able to strike in the psychology of human people, of the human being. So if that happens, you understand, people buy such ideas, people buy such let's say platform. People buy such platforms because they are trying to discover things. If they're trying to discover things, of course they can buy to anything they see on social media. And because the owners of those platforms are out there to make money. They are out there to make money. So they can bring out ideas looking at how human behavior is. What might appear to be pleasurable to people is what they're looking for. If you check like I said earlier, I said the social media is saturated with a lot of things. People learn drugs there. People learn some kind of unhealthy sexual behaviors there. So these are some of the things that owners of this platform look into. They study the human being seriously. So by the time they do that, they act. They bring out ideas. They bring out behaviors that become pleasurable onto people. So and people buy onto it. And in turn, people get their life complicated at the long run.
In the digital age, social media has become a powerful force shaping lives. But what happens when the creators contribute to the growing concern of social media addictions?
For content creators like us, sometimes it takes a split second for you to be out there because of the effect of social media. You know, I mean, you probably would just be doing your thing low-key and social media will just do their thing, and then the next thing you're trending, you're everywhere, you're famous, and that start bringing money to you and all that. A lot of people get negative influences from social media, whether we like it or not. A lot of people get to know some bad things, get to see some bad things because of how social media works. Social media works like a wildfire, you know, so the same energy it takes to trend you or to trend a certain good thing is the same energy it takes to trend a certain bad thing. And with the way the country is, with the way the youths are, they get influenced easily with the bad things. So social media is a two-way thing, honestly.
The social media space is not all negative. Many content creators are driven by the passion to make money. For some, it is a bustling marketplace, enabling entrepreneurs establish their brands without the constraint of traditional retail space.
I always have data because of my business. Yes, because I use Facebook and WhatsApp for my business. I'm into health awareness industry, so I post about my business every day because I don't know when my potential customers will be online, will be searching for me. So I buy data, I have data always. I come online every day. I focus on, okay, if I'm posting, I post about my business. When I'm done posting, I go to Messenger to chat with customers, like, okay, people who have seen my posts and those who like my posts. I reach out to them. Would you like to know more about this particular product, or would you like to try out this product? So I go to Messenger to chat with them. Anyone that gave me response, my number is also there. Some calls me, I call out to some people. So I'm not really, once I'm done with those activities, I keep my phone aside and do my house chores.
So how does one become a social media addict? The inability of the individual to control the amount of time he or she spends on the platform is one of the red flags of addiction, although some say it helps them while away time and ease their depression.
We need to define that technically. When people say it eases their depression, let them just say it eases their boredom. But in terms of depression, social media will not ease it. It's going to add to it. Because social media contributes to negative mental health. Social media addiction contributes to negative mental health because you are not able to do what is good for you. In fact, even the screen time, that the time you use on the screen has impact on your eyes and then on your physiology, and it affects your psychology, your psyche. So people need to know, people need to define what they really want. Social media is good. The main reason for social media is connectivity. Okay, you have connected. For how long in 24 hours are you going to be on social media to talk with people? One, what are the contents of your discussion? If you go to Threads or you go to Thread or X, you see the way people insult one another. There's cyberbullying. There are all manner of things. So what are the contents of what you are doing on social media before you say that it helps you to ease boredom? Is it not leading you to another level of boredom and then to real depression? Those are the questions that people need to ask themselves. The social media is filled with so many information. The good information, bad information, and unthinkable. So when you are going there, what is the motive? We must set goals. Like if you set goal that today, I want to read 2 books on social media. You can. 4 books, you can. And what to say, I want to just go there and while away time. How long do you want to while away time? In fact, you can't while away time actually. You can't waste time. You're wasting life, not time. Time cannot be wasted. You understand? So we need to ask ourselves, so it's a personal responsibility. Is it a solution to a particular problem you're having? If yes, how often? Then how long does it become a solution? Then when will it turn into a problem again? Do you understand what I'm saying? So we need to get to that point. So it's back to each individual. Why are you on social media? What do you want to achieve on social media? Itemize them. And after this, I want to shut down, off my data, then do other things. Then come back. Then you are in control. But when it's one controlling you, you are impulsive about it, you are agitated, you just want to hold your phone, hold them. That's a challenge.
Having come to the realization of the downward spiral of social media and its adverse effects, Friday is now actively seeking ways to break free from the digital shackles.
Though I didn't find it easy, because sometimes I will feel that, maybe somebody have sent me a message on WhatsApp or on Facebook or this and that. But I try to ignore it. But sometimes some business partner will send some things for me on WhatsApp. because I'm not in big phone. I will let them know that I'm not with my big phone now, but they say I should try. But what I'm trying to do now is to get my phone back. But there are some app that I would like to ignore using. But WhatsApp, that one surely I must use WhatsApp because of my business.
I would say addiction is bad, in as much as I would want people to watch my content. I would want people to go through my page, see what I'm doing. But once you get addicted to anything, it's bad, right? Because I don't want anybody to be addicted to my content, to my podcasts, because a lot of times addiction comes with a lot of negative things. For instance, if you're addicted to my podcast or to my show or to whatever I'm putting out there, you do not have control, your own self-control over my show anymore. That's not what I want. I want you to have control. I want you to love my show. I want you to have control, your self-control. If you say, I'm not going to watch the show today, don't watch it. But you can still love a particular show and not be addicted to it.
Experts emphasize the importance of cultivating a healthy relationship with social media, promoting authenticity, and recognizing that true happiness extends beyond material possession.
By the time you give more attention to social media, like I said, it tends to affect other aspects of your life, even marital life. You see husband and wife get disconnected, even within the comfort of the home. This one is on the other side, this one is on the other side, all holding some kind of gadgets and connected to social media. So there are a lot of responsibility that needs to be attended to within the family and even the children. But because you're always on social media, you get detached, disconnected from your children. Responsibility that you ought to have been invested to your own children, you wouldn't have given to them because you feel your comfort is in the social media. You are seeing something, I don't want to leave it. I have to watch it to the end. Or I have to check all the comments to the end. So by the time you do that, and the children are equally crying for you to attend to them, for you to give them food, for you to bathe them, and other things that need to be attended to.
They keep saying, we've heard it before, that security is your personal business first. Your own safety is your personal business first. So it's a point of responsibility for everybody to be able to draw a line. If they're unable to draw a line, someone will have to do for them. But who is that someone? The first question is, if for example, I have a staff, if I have plenty of staff, for example, I will say, okay, when you're coming to this office in the morning, you're not going to be on your phone. That's a way to help them. But after leaving the office, what happens? So it's a personal responsibility. Just like you see the advert, drink responsibly. So I would like to say, use social media responsibly. So that I pushed him back to everybody to be able to say, at this point, I'm going to use for 1 hour or 2 hours. In fact, we have apps that can even help you, to reduce the number of time you spend on your phone. You program it, maybe 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour, and when did that time, it shuts down that particular app and you can't use it unless you go back to the point and then open it by force. You understand? So those things are there, but are people ready? Don't forget that even when all the measures are there, even when you decide to get an accountability partner, that's someone you can say, okay, please help me. Be sure that by 11 you call me in the night to ensure that I'll drop my phone. That's an accountability partner. But you still also have the right to shut the guy out. If I call you and say, okay, I will switch off, and then you won't switch off. So it still comes back to personal responsibility. Government cannot do anything in this one. It's not about government, it's about people holding themselves responsible. Especially when it begins to get into the point where it's affecting your job, affecting your relationship with your wife, if you are married, or with your spouse, and affecting the relationship between you and your children in the family. You are on social media, everybody is seeking your attention. Now, if you see people eating at the dining, everybody is on phone. Everybody is chatting with someone 1,000 kilometers away, and we are not chatting with each other right on the dining table. It can be that bad.
The digital landscape holds both opportunities and challenges. The path forward involves fostering a healthy relationship with technology and paying attention to mental wellness. As we navigate the endless possibilities of the digital landscape, understanding the impact of social media on human life is crucial. By acknowledging that social media addiction is a threat and focusing on mental wellness, humans can break free from the chains of social media and lead more fulfilling lives.